Today we're going to talk about direct objects and direct and indirect objects, okay? So, the direct object in the sentence, it's the object that receives the action of a verb is called direct object. For example, in the sentence, Mike and Don bought a new car. What did Mike and Don buy? They bought a new car. So, new car is the direct object. So, to identify the direct object, we can simply ask whom or what. For example, the doctor had my mother waiting a long time. Whom waited a long time? My mother. So, my mother is a direct object. Let me write this sentence for you. Okay. So, what's our sentence? It's the doctor had my, what, what did we say? Had my mother waiting a long time. We asked what? We asked whom, sorry, whom. So, whom waited a long time? My mother waited a long time. So my mother, oh, sorry, is the direct object. Okay, I hope you understand. Another example, oh, sorry, here, direct object. Okay, another example here. The final exam, no, just a second. All students failed the final exam. Now, what did the students fail? The final exam. Okay? So the final exam is a direct object. Another example. The loud noise caught my caught. Oh, oh yeah, it's caught my attention. I'm sorry, again. Okay. So what did the loud noise catch? My attention. So my attention is a direct object. This is how it works, guys. Okay. So let's move to the indirect object. I'm sure now that you all understand what the direct object is. Now let's move to the indirect object. Indirect objects in a sentence. The indirect object usually refers to a person and it frequently comes between the verb and the direct object. So guys, notice that when we have an indirect object, we must have a direct object. It's okay to have one direct object, but we can't have indirect object without having a direct object. Okay, so to identify the indirect object, we can simply ask to whom or to what. Let's write our examples. Okay, so the first one, we said to whom or to what. The first one is, if you know, James Claire. Okay, Claire delivered her dad, her dad the um the box. Okay, now to whom did Claire deliver the books? To her dad. So her dad is the indirect object. The direct object here, direct object, is the box. Okay, because Claire delivered the box, but to whom did Claire deliver the box? To her dad. So the indirect object is her dad. See, guys? So, like, we can remove the indirect objects from the sentence, but we can't remove the direct object. Here's a difference. Here's a trick. So Claire delivered her dad the box. Okay. Claire delivered her dad. What did she deliver to him? She delivered him a box or the box. But we can't say it. We can't say uh Claire delivered a box or the box. Okay? So that's why the box is the direct object and the indirect object here is her dad. And always ask that question. To whom? To what? Based on the context, of course. Another examples. Sarah should write her mother a letter. Okay. Now, to whom should Sarah write a letter? To her mother. Then, her mother is indirect object. DO means direct object, a letter. Sarah should write a letter. Yeah, it's cool. We're good. Okay. And then, her mother is the indirect object. Okay. And we can't say Sarah should write her mother without saying a letter. So we can't remove a letter because it's the direct object. Okay. We're gonna stop here, inshallah, and we're gonna continue in another video in part 2 maybe. See you next video.